Hey, in this episode we're going to look at 6 ways to abseil using a figure of 8 so you can have total control, whatever the situation, thickness or type of rope. The figure of 8 has been around since the early days. It is simple, cheap and extremely versatile. Despite the plethora of devices available today, the figure of 8 is still a fundamental device, and in my opinion everyone should master it before moving on to more ergonomic variants. It can handle any situation, rope type and thickness if you know how to anticipate and adapt. So here are 6 variants that gradually add a little bit more friction and give more control to your descent. So first method, least friction, the Rapide in French, or the fast way. So this is a technique for thick ropes, double ropes, anything that has already a lot of friction. You just need a minimal amount of friction. The second technique, fast way with a twist, Rapide croisé in French. So make sure that the abseil rope is above the rope that's coming from above. The third way is a variation on the normal, like it used to be in climbing. So here we make sure that the rope is pointing towards our belly, so upward. Basically what we want to do is avoid that the rope is getting stuck. So whenever we use the traditional climbing way, the rope can get stuck when it's touching the rock, so which can lead in us getting stuck. So in all times we avoid that, so we make sure that the rope is pointing towards our belly. The advantage of this is that you can always have your 8 attached when you're installing the rope and when you're taking out the rope. So you can, in theory, never lose your 8. So if you want to add more friction to this, what we do is we add what is called a vertigo. So basically, after installing our rope normally, what we do is we pass the rope again through our carabiner. So here you have to make sure that the rope is always exiting to the right. And this is a simple reason, because when you're abseiling, the rope is going to slide against the locking mechanism. And so when it's to the right, as we descend, it closes the carabiner, which is a good thing. So if you want to add more friction to this, then what we do is we install a Rapide vertigo, so which is a fast way, again with a vertigo. Simple, this is my go-to method. I use it almost all the time. It seems to work with all types of ropes. It's really my favorite. Method 6. We install the rope normally this way, the wrong way around, so the climbing method. But then we add a vertigo. So this one adds really lots of friction. So bonus method, and this is a remark I always get. So, but you know, with the ergonomic descenders, we can add more friction as we descend. Well, with an 8 we can do it the same way. So imagine you're abseiling about, let's say 100 meters. In the beginning there's a lot of weight, so you're not moving around. So in the beginning you would install maybe the fast way to add more carabiners, so you add more friction as you go along. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. If you learned something, please let me know in the comments. If there's a technique you want me to focus on, also let me leave in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and see you again in the next video. Ciao!